try.
A little bit of rust and a little bit of...
First oil change?
Yeah, first after like some good runs, which is good. It needed it.
How are you feeling about the maiden today?
I'm feeling good. I mean, Bruce is the one that's responsible for the test plan, so...
How did the taxi test go this morning?
Good, made some good adjustments, and that needed to be made. So feels good, steers nicely, and I think it's gonna be not too bad.
How long have you guys been working on this? 1 full year? No, not even. 9 months?
Yeah, like when we were actually working on it, I would say it was about 10 months of actual like work on time.
When did you trailer it from Ontario?
That was 2 years ago now. But
Holy shit,
it
time
sat
flies.
for basically a year without being touched. So if you get rid of that year,
Yeah, exactly. Like, we didn't do too much. We just went through things and mounted the engine and put it on the gear in Increst. And then the rest of the most important stuff happened here. The wings, rigging the ailerons, cables.
The best idea we ever had was when you and me were drinking and we're like, we need to bring it to St. Andrews. You need to get it out of your
where I
hangar.
basically live.
Yeah. And now here it is, like, I don't know, 4 months later and it's ready to fly.
Yeah, that's...
Out we go for the maiden flight.
Looks pretty.
Are you nervous for the maiden flight?
I think I just gotta grab a screwdriver to open the cowling.
Okay.
We'll check for leaks and then it's go time.
All right. I think we got it. Oh, what? Congratulations! Survive.
So, could you guys tell that I had an engine failure?
Yeah. Our heart stopped.
We were crapping our pants. So what happened, do you think?
I don't know. It was like coming and going. I almost made a turn back, and then the radio died. It has only 3 bars on it, and it was at 2, and then I guess when I was transmitting, it went down to 1. I didn't notice, then I was in the air. So he gave me the green light to land. Did you notice that? He held that traffic.
Wow.
So he gave me light signals to land, and he knew I was having a problem. And it was like power, and then there wasn't power. I was like, oh my gosh.
Did you tell Power this was a initial flight?
I told him it was a
Yeah,
check.
so
or
he
a
was
test
watching
flight.
for you.
Yeah. And then so when I went to the taxiway, I called him on my phone and said thanks for the clearance to land, and he was like, yeah, I can tell you were having problems. Oh man, that was scary though.
High five, buddy, high five! That was
man.
awesome! Holy shit!
We heard it cutting out and we're like, but he's still climbing. And then you had power and no power and we're like, are we
Did
hearing
you see how
things?
quick I was off the ground?
Yeah.
I didn't even put in full power and I was already ready to fly, and then I was full power, gauges were all in the green. I was like, oh, I'm airborne, okay. And then when I was still climbing out and I was trying to decide what to do, I was, and the engine was almost gone, and like my airspeed's bleeding right off, and I thought, oh, well, don't stall it here, like keep flying it. And then I'm thinking about, what do I do? Do I come over this? Okay, where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go direct to the field.
Well, I was watching, I was like, what is his plan?
Because I wanted to land into the wind. I didn't really want my first landing, and you saw I bounced the first one, right?
That was a fine landing.
Yeah.
Totally, barely
I got a
bounced.
little gust and it picked me back up, but it actually flies really nice. It actually does fly really nice.
Awesome.
It's a fun airplane, man. It's like so nice.
I'm so happy to hear you're pumped after that.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy.
The funny thing was, as much as I was like weighing my options on like where do I want to go here, I was like, this is a nice airplane to fly. I just wish the engine was running nicer.
Oh man, we got to troubleshoot the engine.
Yeah.
Is that a fuel issue or how much fuel do you have?
I feel like it is a fuel issue. But there's over half a tank on both sides. I changed
We asked
the
about
other.
that.
I put the other fuel tank on. I don't know, but we're gonna go through it with a fine-tooth comb. We're not gonna fly it anymore today.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, and I'll just go through the plugs and everything and just see if any of them don't look right or anything like that. I'll just check everything.
Well, you pulled it off. Like you had a radio issue. You had an engine, and you still.
I had to get lights in.
And I'm watching you do the pattern, and I can hear you. I'm like, and he's just in
It
the
was
pattern,
sputtering,
like,
yeah. On the downwind, it sputtered too.
Yeah.
Big time, man. Big time. And then I thought, oh, I'm just gonna cut straight to the thing, and then I see the Cessna pull out of the run-up bay, and I was like, I hope he holds that traffic so I have the option to cut it in, and he did. And then as soon as I turned final and I saw the green light, I was like, thank you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
You handled that. Like Bruce, when you were in the downwind, you barely were losing any altitude. Like
This thing flies so
this thing
nice.
floats, hey? Like
nice.
you were when you were sputtering, you were still climbing.
I know.
And I'm like, are we hearing things? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's still climbing.
Yeah, it was weird. Like you kept your high angle of attack even when the engine died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I was like
Thinking
bleeding
about-
off some airspeed there. So then I was like, okay, just go back to flying. Like let's let's troubleshoot it after we're still flying, right?
What was your airspeed at that point
When I was on the initial climb and I lost it, and then I was trying to decide what to do, I got it all the way down to 40, which is the bottom.
Okay, so
Of
you were
like
right at the
flyable
bottom.
Wow.
airspeed, yeah.
Wow.
So then I was like, okay, pitch down, and then that's when I kind of leveled off there. And
Oh my God, Bruce.
Good flying, man. You're a hell of a test pilot. That's incredible.
Yeah, I know a lot of
Incredible.
pilots would be all like, Bruce is all
it
jazzed.
flies
Like,
nice.
it's awesome.
I'm excited to fly it again.
Okay,
it's we gotta sort
Oh
this.
my-
It's probably just a fuel issue, right?
Yeah.
We just have to.
Maybe we should block it up on a high angle of attack and then run it and see if.
I thought it was an angle of attack thing,
Yeah.
and it was not getting fuel because of that. But when I pitched down,
Yeah, same.
it was the same.
Yeah. Plus on downwind you were flat and level and you still had
Yeah.
problems, so it's not an angle thing.
Yeah.
So, but it's still a fuel thing, I assume.
I think so too. I pulled the carb heat too, and like I just played with different things just to see. So, yeah. Well, anyways.
Do you think maybe there's air, like some of the fuel lines are leaking air from the tanks down to the carb?
Well,
We better check them all.
That's
hey,
a good
like
question. I don't
go
know.
check all the fittings and
like
see.
it's had fuel sitting in it for weeks now, right? To make sure that there's no leaks.
What about water? Did you check water in the tanks? Or corrosion in the tanks? I guess it could be anything. We'll check the whole fuel system.
The thing is, to be honest, what I think it is contamination that got flushed through and is in the carb. Even though the gascolator, so I'm gonna pull the gascolator again and I'm gonna pull the carb.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's the first thing to check. See if there's some shit in the gasolator, right?
Yeah.
And
All right,
Yeah.
let's get it back in the hangar. It's
Okay,
cold out here.
awesome. Bruce, we were.
You got it.
Jeff's on it.
Do like a high-speed flyby.
I'm really glad we went flying this morning because wow, what a perfect morning for flying. Right. So just one thing, Bruce, I heard there's traffic coming up from St. Francis Xavier, so I'm keeping my ear on that as well and eyes. Okay, thanks. Okay, 100 feet away now on your 7 o'clock. Roger, I see you there at the corner mile. Just stay stable here. Let you guys get close as you want.
Wow, beautiful plane.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is awesome.
I wonder if Bruce would sell his partnership, his 50% share to you, and then you and Jeff can share that plane. And you can get way cheaper flight hours.
Yeah.
He will for sure. Just ask him, because he's going to build the Mustang.
Right.
He doesn't want to own that. He's already got 2 other planes.
Yeah.
Because that'll be way less fuel, and you don't have to pay per hour anymore, just for fuel.
I know.
That's what you should do. Because you're going to need to build like 100 hours probably before you get hired.
Yeah. There we go. Out then, 2460.
Okay, that's not bad for an altimeter that hasn't been touched in 25 years.
Yeah, absolutely not.
My gyro's just doing ring around the rosy though, so. I mean, it's only powered by the vacuum that's on the side venturi here, so I didn't expect much of it.
Right. Nice.
Left on traffic. Call Charlie Alpha in the overshoot.
Up in a hot suit.
Another hit. Topping up the LUSCOMBE. The Gladstone's.
Oh, you hit that water hard.
Mike Sierra Papa, run up complete. Mike Sierra Papa, ground contact tower 118.5, holding short, runway 18. Mike Sierra Papa. X-ray Zulu Golf +1 tower, exit onto Alpha, contact ground 12181 off.